Hey Todd, how's it going? How's it going? We're gonna see what tonight brings to the party. I didn't really tell anybody I was gonna be on tonight for the most part. I didn't know if I was gonna be on tonight, but so I am ready. We'll go on for a little bit, see how it goes. Maybe break something, maybe not. It's all good either way. Might let Anne-Marie do everything tonight.
We're getting there. Give me that.
What are you looking for? All this. Oh, it was we had it wasn't it was chilly today.
Cold.
It wasn't outside. But it was kind of chilly here today.
High of like what,
But
43 or something.
I think it's supposed to be 60 tomorrow.
Had a bunch of tornadoes go through Ohio yesterday.
Yeah, the Chick-fil-A cow got it.
I know. I saw that.
The Chick-fil-A cow is no more.
There were confirmed 6 dead. They're still searching.
Man, I don't know about you guys. We've really had some weird weather.
It was supposed to
I
hit.
think the whole Midwest has had weird weather.
It was supposed to hit by Aunt Rose's, but it veered and it hit between Mount Vernon and Aunt Rose's.
Yeah.
And do you know that Trev called Aunt Rose and they did not get one drop of rain?
Really?
Nothing.
Wow. So anyway, I thought I got nothing better to do on Friday except sit home. So we go on tonight, maybe break a few helmets. We got a lot of good stuff left. There's a ton of good stuff left. There's a headliner list. It's just as it was. I actually didn't. Matter of fact, I look at it anyway. I literally have been away from my computer since Monday. Since when? Yeah, Monday.
Tuesday. Since Tuesday. You got sick Wednesday.
Yeah, Crazyman doesn't have sound. So I figure we'll try a few helmets and we'll see if they fill. If they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. Next week, we'll go on, just try regular. I have to. When do I gotta go back to the doctor? Monday. Monday, right, Anne-Marie? And Marie. I think I go back Monday. Hopefully the stuff they're giving me works and I feel better. So, but anyway, so there's a good look at the headliner list. I don't know how many we have left. I think there's here. I haven't even brought up the list, the number list. Notepad. So there's like 65 left. I think there's 65 left. 57. This is the list I got right here. Well, here, we started with 78. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. Oh, man. Did I not save the list Monday night? I did not save the list Monday night. I can go through. There's not that many. $60 something, 18. There's only a couple that we broke since then. Yeah, I haven't. So, in all clarity, I haven't felt good for weeks, and I haven't uh, had the best thought processes and things and stuff, and you know, just kind of ignored it, and things kind of came to a head. 64, 65.
Evidently, he's diabetic, and his A1C was 13.1, and it fogs your brain. But he was sick as a dog.
Yeah. So anyway, haven't been totally.
So now we're
on
to
top
insulin.
Of the game.
Yeah.
So, so that's that. So we're gonna see what we got here, guys. Here's a headliner list. We're gonna try and break some. We'll see where we go. If I get super tired or anything, that's that. But I feel right now. So we'll drop a line and we'll go from there, and we'll see what we can do. Well, the first thing they do is give you all kind of stuff, but I have these insulin. I never took insulin before, and so I have insulin shots that I got to take at bedtime. So like last night I took it, and today I woke up and I felt pretty good. But as the day has went on, I've begun to feel worse and worse. And the last time I checked my blood sugar, it was it said high. It only goes to 599, and it says high. So, that was I don't know, about 4 hours ago. Yeah, we'll do a filler too. We'll do a filler, Justin. I promise. We'll see how it's gonna go. We don't know if we're gonna fill any helmets tonight, and I like it when they give you the diet. Here, don't eat anything good. It's terrible. But there's quite a few of the guys in the room here that I talk to, and I know there's a lot of people that are dealing with the same stuff I'm dealing with, so it's not anything big. I should do. What I should do over here? I should do. Should do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. How can we do this in a box? One, two. Oh, we don't want that. Bear with me, I'm building something. Actually, let's change that up. Crazy Man says Philly. I'm doing a little filler thing here, Justin. You'll appreciate it. 4. I'm just gonna segue these boxes out. Hey, Mr. Killer Bee. We're doing all right. We just decided that there's nothing else going on tonight, so we might as well. All right. If anybody wants to get in a filler, we'll try to do a filler too. I can do them 4 at a time down here. You know what I want to do? I want to copy this right here. Like magic, it should do it. Oop. We'll get it done right now. And we'll have it. I know you won't be able to see it, but 2-4 filler split. Alright, I'll get you in, Justin. There's a filler open. Hey, Mr. Rich, how are you? Where's the format button? Should be format. There it is. General alignment will be center. We'll wrap text, font, bold, 10. Body, okay. There we go. All right. I'm gonna do the fillers. I can do. I'm kind of doing this as we roll. So, Aaron wants 3. We'll do 2 of them. So if you want to go in here, I can put you in here. Kind of just did this right now. Killer Bee, you want to go in spot 6 here? And we'll just kind of fill that way. Scogan's driving. Mr. Magnet's driving. So, Rich, I got you in a filler, Justin G, Aram, and Justin G, and I think the only one I don't have is Killer Bee. The Miami helmet did come. That's a placeholder.
He wanted spot 2. He didn't miss it.
Well, Justin said 2-3. I think Justin said 2-3 somewhere on here, did he? Or Justin said 2-4 filler split. And then Rich said a filler, so I put him on 1. So I split Justin, and then I gave Aaron 3 because he called 3. Okay, all right, there you go. Solved. Killer Bee. Because I didn't know I was going to make it a 7 spotter. It's kind of just flowing here. All good. John C. wants 2 spots on filler. His YouTube is not working. He's trying to type. I'm going to put him in here. So he's in. I'll show everybody. Just so you know. John C. And he grabbed 2 fillers. So he can't type, but that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have three full spots open.
Is there a reason you have the camera on the table?
Oh, I didn't change it. Sorry. John C is paid. So this is going to be nice. I'll be able to mark these paid, which is going to be nice because I got Justin. Killer B will be good. Justin. All right. We'll get 1 filled. How can... There's a way... John Chopper can't see or comments. There's a way to turn it off, and I'm not... I'm going to put these numbers in. Orange. I'll put them in blue. No, black. Not that. We want to change the colors. Because, you got to have the colors, right? There we go. That's better. Dude, what is up? Free agency in the NFL this year is just off the charts. Some of the things that have happened, the Jets. Oh, he can't hear me, but the Jets got a good offensive lineman. They needed to get help there, and they did. And I've been trying to follow certain things and trades. There's some weird trades. I was surprised Pittsburgh jettisoned Pickett. I kind of thought Pickett would set behind Russell Wilson for a year and maybe get some maturity. I was kind of surprised to see him traded, but I guess he wasn't a happy camper. So we have open full spots. This Chuck B says Tampa. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm hoping after this weekend, I'm in somewhat better shape and feeling better. And Rich, I know you text, and we get on a regular schedule. I've got. I was supposed to go to Chicago Sports Spectacular Tuesday. So I didn't feel good Monday when we got off. And Tuesday at 4 o'clock in the morning, I woke up and I felt like Oh man, I can't. I don't know. My entire face was like numb. It just felt so bad. And I think it was like, I don't know what time we went to the hospital. But man, I can tell you, when we got off Monday, I wasn't feeling good. I've been feeling good. And then Tuesday, I thought I was gonna die. I'm like,
Well, let me tell you, he was pale as a ghost. He couldn't hold his head up. He couldn't see out of his right eye. His right arm, jaw, everything was in pain. His throat felt like it was closing.
yeah.
He had metallic taste in his mouth, severe chest pains and pressure. Couldn't breathe.
Man, I had to tell you this. So I had to, you have to get him a sticker or something. You have to take, yeah, I just thought that they might have Pickett back him up. I had to take a COVID test and a strep test and another test.
Flu.
So she sticks this sting. She sticks this sting down my throat, and
it made him puke.
yeah, I don't understand how these girls do it. And the doctor comes in and she said, "All your tests were negative. However, you look really sick." She was
did.
so nice.
She turns around.
She was so
you
nice.
No, she said you look really bad.
Yeah.
But what's weird too is that the palms of his hands
Were beet
were
red.
as pale as he was. They were so red they were almost purple.
Yeah, it was not a good feeling.
It was strange.
Well, I volunteered to go to the hospital. That means
that says a lot.
That means I'm feeling like maybe it's curtains. Because I'm not a big fan of the doctor at all.
And she could check his my chart. He hadn't been since 2020.
Yeah, I haven't been a doctor in 4 years.
Yep.
And even then, that was for my shoulder.
Right.
Just when was the last time you had what's that thing called that they give you when you get old and you're a guy?
Prostate.
Oh yeah, I said I'm good on that. I just right. I didn't want to go, but I got a little frightened because like I said, my whole face was like tingly. My lips, I couldn't feel them, and I felt like I couldn't breathe. And man. 4 spots filler or 8. It's 8. I made it 8 because people started jumping in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we have 2 to close after the filler, Mr. Aram or Mr. John. 2 to close after the filler. But anyway, I got a lot. I did a text and I thought it was. I didn't read 6 and 7 and. Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? You're right. Hold on. You really don't need that there. Let me shrink this down a little bit. Here. There you go. So we got spot 6 open on the filler, and we have 2 fulls. Got it, Aaron. Thank you.
But you know what was funny is he couldn't even lift his head up. Oh, God bless you. Couldn't lift his head up, but he was able to lift it up on the way to the hospital.
What's wrong with that dog?
That's your dog. But on the way to the hospital, he lifted up long enough to criticize my driving. Didn't you?
Well, you
and
really,
and the hospital's only 5 minutes from here.
You really shouldn't.
What? Go a different route?
We can do 1, 2, 3, 4. I can do another filler.
Okay.
I can do another filler. I was planning on making a grid like this anyway for future. And then that way we have it and it's done. If you guys want another grid for filler, I'll open one. I did make it alive. Yes. My wife is not what you call a good driver. She's so whenever my wife goes somewhere, no matter which one of her friends or relatives it's with, she makes them drive. Because I think deep down inside, she knows she's just not a good driver. And I think, well, that didn't work.
I'm a lead foot. I'm a lead foot. I do have a problem with that.
I don't know what I did here. I'm going to do another one of these. Indy, she wanted out, Amory. You were just standing there. Hold on. I know that noise is loud, guys. I apologize. The dog was just at the door, and for some reason.
No, she wasn't.
Yes, she was. She was scratching on the door.
Come on, let's go outside. Let's go outside. Let's go outside. Come on. Let's go outside.
Go get that one out. Jesus, this barking has got to stop, Anne-Marie. Five, six. So we have two fulls, two close. If you guys want me to do a third filler, John says he wants Cindy. Okay, that's my dog's name. You want my dog?
You know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think I texted him and he's driving. Make sure he didn't claim it. John's good. One to close or four fillers. I could do 4 fillers. First person to chime in, if you want a filler, I'll just open up a third filler and we'll close it that way. However you guys want to do it. Whatever you want to do. If somebody says a filler, then I'm going to make it a filler. If somebody says a full spot, then I'll make it a full spot. You guys pick. She drove home too, I think. Did you drive home? I don't even remember. So we got it ready here. Yeah, I opened a third. You want a second filler, Mr. Rich? Yeah, but I appreciate a lot of you guys texted me, and I appreciate that. Can you guys see the third filler on your screen with this move? I need to resize this. I can do that. I think I gotta use shift. Yeah, look at that. How nice that feels, man. Hey, Anne-Marie, when you come in here, will you bring the Pat Mahomes helmet in? It was the one that was hey, Mr. John B. John B and I texted yesterday. John, my numbers this morning when I woke up were, how much were they, Anne-Marie? 5 on filler 2.
$453, and tonight they were over 600.
Yeah, I was just going to tell John. So I took the insulin last night. I woke up this morning and it was 4 something. But when I took it later today, it said high and the meter goes to 599. If it gets in the 500, it's supposed to go back to the hospital. But yeah, we're going to not do that. Come here, Andy. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come over here. Come see Daddy. Come on. Come on. Don't you bark. There's broke the key. Come here. Come here. Come here. You want some food? You want me to get you some food? Here. Come here. Be a good girl. Be a good girl. I'll get you some food in a little bit.
Just get them dry.
You can't. Did I not make it here? It's down here. Maybe I need to bold italics. Anne-Marie's getting your food. Oh, come here. She's getting your food. I'm gonna mute it. It's down at the bottom. In green. You see it in green at the bottom, Killer Bee? Down here. I don't know if this is showing up. Steve Martin. I wasn't planning on it, and then last minute we did. So Killer Bee, you're in spot 2. Can you see him?
What am I supposed to be bringing in?
No, I just decided to just run him. The Pat Mahomes helmet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That way it's easier on the draft. B. Martin, Rich, and Jonna, you guys have been in a long time, so. Emery's going to bring in the Pat Mahomes helmet. That's the teal colored one. I'm kind of discombobulated. Here's the Mahomes helmet. It is a filler, or it is a placeholder helmet. So this helmet didn't come in time. So the box has a picture of it in there. But that is the Mahomes helmet that's actually in the series. So just so you guys know, that's it. You can just stand on that side of the table. So that's the KC helmet.
That's what I was going to do.
Now, I'm sorry, Brian. I should have probably been more clear on that, on how the fillers. I figured it's just as easy to run one, and so I'm gonna just do this. Copy. I'll show this on the screen. Once I get them all in. Thank you guys for closes. I don't know how many we'll do tonight. But we'll try and do a few. Have some fun. Relax. The only thing I got to look forward to after we get done tonight is getting a shot in the gut. I'm not excited about that. Alright, so here's the fillers. Rich, Killer B, Aram, Justin G, John C, Justin G, Justin G, John, Rich, and B Martin, and B Martin. So there's the filler. I got a backlog of stuff to do. I'm going to see how the weekend goes. But the website, I bought a different domain while we try to recover the first domain. So guys that want to consign, I'm hoping by next week I'm live. The domain and all that, I have to talk with them. And this week that was not happening. All right, so there's your filler. So B. Martin, Rich, and Justin, you guys get to pick. The other... Oh, I don't copy them all. Well, I guess I can do... I'll do this separate so I have a record of it. So these three pick. And then the draft will go... Aram will pick first and down the line. All right, Mr. Martin, Mr. B. Martin. You guys want me to do some headliners? 2 headliners. We got a Jamar Chase. Yeah, let me highlight him first. And then... Now she wants out. Come in. Henry, please. We hit Elway. They still have 2 hits. Brett Favre.
Get her under there.
T-Law Flax. Aaron Donald Flax. Killer B. Killer Waddle helmet. Moss. Sauce Gardner. Pittsburgh has flexes. San Francisco has that painted Chase. KW3 flex there. So there, I'm going to show you the list too, guys. So I'm going to show you the list. There you go. These dogs dictate our life. So there you go. B. Martin picks first. Then Rich. Then Justin G. Oh, we still got the Max Crosby service is still in there. Arizona has a ticket. Aikman Nubs Rip painted. That's a nice looking helmet. It's not Killer B good, but it's decent. Mahomes Super Bowl, Sauce Gardner, Mike Evans, Water. Still got tickets. Look at guys, no tickets. And wheel spins, 500 to 600. I'm probably gonna up the wheel spins. Buffalo. Buffalo has 2 headliners. All right, Mr. Rich. So in also nothing has been shipped since last week. Nothing. I'll just in the bluntest possible way. Literally nothing has happened here this week at all. So I have a couple bats to go out. I think I have Aram. I have your helmet and visor to go out. Justin is up. Oh. I would imagine maybe Craig will come over Sunday and we'll get. My brother's been dealing with pneumonia too, so you know that slowed us down too. It's just been a hospital ward over here. Rams. Man, I gotta say, when that message came across my phone, I was surprised Aaron Donald retiring. I was very, very surprised. All right. All right, so we should have 8 names here. Eight, 16. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. It sounds like it was. I don't think it surprised the Rams because, from what Pro Football Talk said, it kind of his contract was set up for him to retire this year. I don't know, Michael. Justin Herbert, it's got nobody. All right, Aaron, let's fill this in and we'll get you guys drafting, okay? One, two, three, four. Look at all these fours. I don't know what's going on out there either. Obviously, they're going to draft a receiver. I mean, there's some free agents that they'll get as free agency slows down. Guys like the guy from, I'm sorry, I can't even think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, Mike Evans. No, not Mike Evans. Anyway, there's a receiver that played for the Saints that is released. He's been hurt a lot, but he's probably going to come cheap. And you might see a team grab him. The guy from New Orleans, you guys know what I'm talking about. Michael Thomas. Yeah, Michael Thomas. He might be a guy that they could bring out there. I'm going to put these in green, guys. Teams you guys can pick. 1. It's going to be a lot of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A lot of good teams you can pick. Fillers in green. So as free agency goes, those guys are. Aram, you're picking first. Come on. Aram and then Killer B. Let's make some headliners and have some fun tonight. Did we hit any wheel spins? We hit 1 wheel spin, didn't we? Did we hit any wheel spins? I think there's 5 left. They're all going to be 700. Just going to make them all 700. Let's just have some fun with the series and enjoy ourselves.
Yeah, we did.
Aram says Green Bay. Oh, I'm going to put him over here. Killer B. All right, who's picking third? Picking third is John C. The next two. Minnesota. Then Justin G. John C. Then Justin G. Denver. All right. Justin G. And then B. Martin. In green. I'm trying to make this a little easier for you guys. There you go. Make it easier. Justin says Seattle. All right. B. Martin and then John B. He's taking the Jets. John B. and then Justin. I'm going to have to... I don't have these fillers in these other grids here. So John says Chicago. And then Mr. Justin. And Rich, you'll get what's left. Dustin's taking Tennessee. Rich, did you get your helmet, bro? All right. We'll give you guys a little trade window. Trade window. I'm going to, while Amory's open this helmet, I'm going to create a duplicate of this grid. Pardon my deletion here. I'm just going to make this so we can be ready. We'll drop another line, but there we go. I'll work on that while Anne-Marie is opening the box. Anne-Marie, I'm going to get a box number. Do you want to come in? I moved some boxes around to open up Anne-Marie's calendar area. She doesn't
Because
like,
I have a fit.
she throws a fit.
Well, because I miss appointments and everything because he blocks it.
12. Not box 12. I have to do it 12 times.
Oh. Glad you stopped me.
One of those boxes has a star on it or something in it. We're going to open the wrong one accidentally.
Heart.
Heart.
Number 2.
All right. One round to go. We're going to do 78, Amory. Time step HYVDFI. 78.
No. Beeswax.
That's the last one. So the highest number left. And 6, 7, 8, 9 equals 10.
There you go. If you want to call that an 8. Make fun of my artwork.
One on the bottom is hard.
Alright.
You get it? Well, I'm not looking. I'm mixing this next group. Go ahead. You can go ahead.
Alright, everybody. 78.
Alright. Got the new grid done. 78. The next series is going to be less too, by the way.
Alright, good luck, everybody.
Well, it's a good hit. Well, maybe. Rich. Mr. Rich.
Rich got it.
Yep.
Congrats, Rich.
Unfortunately, Mr. Dak was charged with rape today.
Was what?
Charged with rape.
He was?
Yep. Not a good
Speak-lex?
situation. Seems like a cash grab, but there might be a little bit of smoke there. Definitely harsher charges than Deshaun Watson got. We'll see what happens with him, though. I put Dak. I ain't gonna lie, I just picking Dak Watson. I did. Nice hit, Rich. Hopefully he's. It looks like another cash grab, but apparently there's video.
Oh.
So Mr. Dak might be in a little bit of trouble. Hope not, because I think he seems like a decent guy. Dallas goes to 1. Dak is on the list. I know I had that alternate white on the list. I haven't really read too many of the stories that are out there on that. Just a few. But all right, let's try another one. So listen, fillers will be open at the beginning. So we're gonna do 6 full, 8 filler to start. Pick 1, get 3. There you go. So we're gonna start with 6 full and 8 fillers. So if you want in a filler, you can get in right away. And then if we need to open up a third, we will. Chuck, I got you on Tampa, bro. John wants a filler. Justin you want spot 3. Got you. Hey, Mr. Soder, how are you? All right. So I got Kansas City, Tampa Bay, spot 7. You don't want Detroit? There's a slate. I had slate helmets before Riddell announced them. There's a slate Aiden Hutchinson in this series. You want spot 2 in the filler? Okay. Either way, it's fine. We got that Killer Bee Miami helmet out there still. And we'll open the last filler if we need to. Crazy Man, Indy. Mr. Rich. Was Dallas a filler? No, I think he got that on his regular spot, didn't he? No, not a filler. All right, Indy. I'll highlight. They got one hit. They got two hits. It's a nice looking. It is a nice looking helmet. Got a visor on it. It's signed in paint, so it sticks out real good. Dallas still has that sick Aikman. Detroit's got a good hit. We still got um, Trevor Lawrence. Steelers are good. Still got that sick Jalen Hurts. Sauce Gardner. Randy Moss. Killer B helmet. Filler there. Oh, and Max Crosby. I forgot about that. And I think we gave you Arizona. We gave up as a ticket. Brett Favre. I can't remember them all right now. I need to kind of refresh myself over the weekend. Craziness is Detroit.
What's this one for?
That was Future.
This next series?
Possibly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 fillers open. We'll give it a little bit. I haven't looked at DA Card World to see what they have to get some stuff from DA Card World. Actually, you know what? We're talking. Let me look. I don't know what they have new, so you guys know more than me on that. All right, they have a new Bat series. This is funny. I'm going to show you guys a picture. Isn't every series that Hit Priest does Yankees exclusive? That's funny. That's a baseball series though with just Yankees players. But I thought just about everything they'd done was loaded with Yankees. They must have so much Yankees stuff there. No licensed baseball jerseys. They do have a new Bat series. I really want to do a baseball opening day night. I really do. Golf. Wow, 3 mini helmet series open at the same time. And they ain't got crap to break. Anything with Jordan, Kobe, or LeBron? Basketball, maybe? Victor Wembanyama. They have him. You can buy some of these Jordan cards again. Did Joey Bosa? Oh, yeah. He's staying with the Chargers. So we'll get it filled. We'll just if we get one more done and call it a night, I'm fine with that. We'll come back on Monday, and I'll put a post on social media that we're back. Mr. Rich says second filler. Do you care where it's at? I actually have. I didn't realize spot 2. Somebody said spot 2 in filler. Soda did. See, I'm not. Soda said spot 2, and I typed it, but I didn't put it in. So we'll get there. We'll get there. Dog's out cold in the middle of the floor. There's been some weird free agent moves. Some teams did some things that were kind of weird. I don't understand Chicago. Chicago seems. I don't even know. I think that Chicago's moves, according to the odds, are now that they keep Justin Fields. Somebody did a comparison, and I know this is out there, but they did a comparison of Justin Fields and Lamar Jackson's stats last season. And believe it or not, Justin Fields' stats were not much more than worse than Lamar Jackson's. The big difference was Chicago's defense gave up 7 second half leads. And of course, Baltimore's defense is pretty stout. And they got better too, did Baltimore. They got better, I think, this year. I got you, Ryan. Thank you, sir. I wish I could have a full belly, but I can't fucking eat anything that's worth a damn. Yeah, a couple payments in already. A couple texteronis. So we have, technically speaking, 2 fillers open, unless we open a third, and 2 full spots. But we can add another filler if we need to. You know. Hit parade ain't got shit for sale, man. Oh, because there's Chicago Sports Spectacular. Did anybody, Michael Singer, did you go to the Chicago Sports Spectacular? The odds are now that Fields is staying because just about all the trade partners dried up, and they're not going to get more than a 5th or 6th pick. And did you see the trophy guy? You should have went and seen the trophy guy. I wish I would have known, and I wasn't kind of didn't do anything today. But anyway, they'll be better to keep Fields and just let him leave as a free agent next year and get a compensatory pick because he was picked so high. They're going to get a 3rd rounder for him. Yeah, but I would have had he has my stuff there. So I believe your trophy is there. But it wouldn't have been on the table. And I didn't even... he texted me. Oh man, I'm just, and I apologize. Yeah, he had a Jim Brown. Did he have? Well, anyway, let me find the text. Let me get my head straight here. Um, he said 11:28 this morning that he had everything in case I went to Chicago. So it's probably there. It should be there. I'll tell you what. I will reach out to him tomorrow because did you see? Did he have a lot of baseball trophies there? So we got two filler opens. We have two filler spots open, and we have two full size open, and that will close us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he's supposed to have. So I'm supposed to be getting some trophies from him, baseball trophies. I'm supposed to be getting a mantle and a. Who's the Dodger? Crazy Man, do you have sound? I don't think you have sound on. Yeah, you know what? Koufax. Yeah, did you see a Koufax there? You're supposed to have a Koufax for me there. Um, that makes sense, Chris. That's plausible. That's it. That's the last team that I could. That's the last team I could see him. Well, my stuff maybe was in his trailer. Cause he takes a lot more so he can replenish. But are you let me know if you guys are on board with doing fillers like this. It's obviously new. Justin Fields wouldn't be a backup. He's better than Russell Wilson at this point. But Pittsburgh won't. They won't trade for him. They've already said that ain't happening. I don't think the Steelers will happen because, well, you never know. I mean, they said that ship has sailed, but you never know. Anybody else? Yeah, but if they get Justin Fields, he's going to outperform Russell Wilson in training camp because Justin Fields is better than Russell Wilson. His stats proved it last year on a much worse team. I think Pittsburgh will have to take somebody like Carson Wentz or Zach Wilson. They're going to sign somebody off the street. They're not going to spend much money. I personally think Pittsburgh's going to draft somebody because Russell Wilson's not. He's only a 1-year deal, you know. Yeah, the Bears should try to pick and stick with Fields, and it appears that's what they're doing. They're putting the pieces around Justin Fields to make them successful. And somebody, like I said, somebody last year showed the stats comparing Justin Fields to Lamar Jackson, and they were not far off. The difference is Chicago's defense was garbage and they couldn't hold the lead. If you lose, let's just say you lose 10 games, in 7 of those 10 games you were winning in the second half. So that's the big difference between Cleveland last year and Cleveland the year before. The year before, Baker's last year, that was Watson's first year. He was suspended, so we played with Brissett and everybody. We were leading many, many, many games, and Joe Woods' defense choked in the second half, and we lost. No, you gotta look a little deeper, Chris. There's a. I'll send it to you. I'll find it and send it to you. His stats are like percentage points away from Lamar Jackson's. But when you lose all those games in the second half that you were winning, you have to look straight at your defense. The Browns did. They fired the DC. They changed the defense. And, of course, we won 11 games last year. Not many changes on offense either. I think Chicago makes the playoff with Fields if they draft Marvin Harrison. They're bona fide then. I mean, they're a decent team. But the media is so bad with Justin Fields. Like they made a big deal because he took all those follows off. He wanted to go on vacation, not worry about football. He unfollowed like everything. Even unfollowed Ohio State while he was on vacation. Yeah, but he's not a 300-yard game passer. He's a running quarterback. Lamar Jackson doesn't have very many 300-plus yards passing. And he had a bunch of idiots he was throwing to. He didn't have any good receivers, bro. I mean, Darnell Mooney? His best receiver would be a second wide receiver on probably 75% of teams in the league. His best receiver. I don't hate Moore, but Moore's not a wide receiver one. And Darnell Mooney isn't either. He's okay. You watch if Justin Fields gets a running back. You guys, if Justin Fields gets traded, Chicago's they're gonna, especially if they draft Caleb Williams, they are gonna be buyer's remorse next year, because Caleb Williams is just absolute train wreck. He couldn't win at USC. I don't know. Time will tell. You never know what's going to happen. Like the situation with Dak Prescott. Is the league going to suspend Dak Prescott for a season? I think Moore is a one for the Bears, but Moore isn't a one on many teams. Moore wouldn't be a number one on half the teams in the league. I'm not saying he's a bad receiver, but he's just not he's not a stud receiver. He's a good receiver. He's not a game changer. I don't know if he's a top 10. Let's go. Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. Hell, T. Higgins is better than Moore. Waddle, Tyreek. I'd take Amari Cooper over Moore all day. Keenan Allen, Mike Williams. I don't think he's a top 10. I think he's decent, but I don't think he's a top 10. Garrett Wilson. Trash was thrown to him, dude. He didn't do anything. Look at what was thrown to him in Carolina. Devontae Adams, Cooper Kupp, Puka, DK, Diggs, CeeDee Lamb, A.J. Brown. All these guys are better than look at. Deebo Samuel, Chris Olave, Devonta Smith. Those guys are all better than... I'm not saying DJ Moore's bad. I just think DJ Moore is just... He's not He's certainly not Devontae Adams or CeeDee Lamb. He's not. I don't know where his stats are, where his stats rank. I I don't know if here I'm gonna name 10 guys right now. And none of these guys, DJ Moore's not better than any of them. Tyreek Hill, Stephon Diggs, Devontae Adams, Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, Cooper Kupp, Puka, Mike Evans, Debo Samuel, DK Metcalf. That's 10 right there. Olave, Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, Garrett Wilson. That's 15. He's not better than any of those 15. He's good. He's not a bad receiver. I think the 15 I just mentioned are all better than him. I skipped A.J. Brown. Amon St. Ra. He's 16 in this list on Pro Football Focus. He's 16. And they have him above some guys that I gotta scratch my head. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We got 2 fulls, or we can do fillers. I think the biggest reason that I think a trade would be dumb is because there's no clear-cut number 1 quarterback in the draft. There's so many red flags with so many of the guys. And, that makes it tough. I think Garrett Wilson's probably one of the best receivers in the league. He's top 5 for sure, crazy man. There you go. This is last year. Justin Fields versus Lamar Jackson. Fields had more total touchdowns. He had almost as many total yards. He had a few more giveaways, and his rating was in the 80s. His rating is because he runs so much. That's not bad stats. One is about to win the MVP, and the other features the franchise is out. So that's craziness. What Justin Fields did. And he did that in how many less games? I mean, those stats don't lie. Dude, can't pass. I mean, those stats don't lie. The media has people brainwashed. I just got to say it. They do. They really do. They do it so often. The media has Cleveland fans brainwashed about Joe Flacco. The amount of vitriol that we didn't sign Joe Flacco and sign Jameis Winston instead. And Cleveland title, it's been listening to Cleveland Talk Radio. It's crazy. Jameis Winston's stats they're actually better than Flacco's. And everybody says in Cleveland, well, Flacco won a Super Bowl. No, the Ravens defense won a Super Bowl. Let's get it straight. Just like Trent Dilfer won a Super Bowl. We had Trent Dilfer. He's garbage. But the media likes to just put this spin on things and sell their story, and it's crazy. I think the Jets are... Well, hey, crazy man, what if your man becomes vice president? You guys are going to have to go get a quarterback. Because they can't have Secret Service on the field. So the Jets might have to go get a quarterback. Well, you guys always got Zach to fall back on. Yeah, but neither were Lamar's passing yards. They're both total yards, but that's what Justin Fields does. Listen, that's what he does. He's a running quarterback. He's like Lamar Jackson. When I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to tell you this. I don't care if I win or lose that bet, but Chicago fans will regret trading Justin Fields and drafting Caleb Wilson. Caleb, yeah, Williams. Because that dude he sucks. He's definitely not bad. I, I understand you're down on him, but he's definitely not bad quarterback. Yeah, Rodgers. I seen those picks, Rodgers and Jesse the Body Ventura, and I'm like, whoa, holy cow! This guy should get. Why don't he try for Hulk Hogan? Hulk Hogan would be a good choice. Hulkamania. Who? Oh, Ric Flair. Ric Flair would make a good vice president. He could do his when they started talking about the budget. He could do his cutting and strutting walk. Ric Flair for vice president. That's not serious, right? That's not serious. Oh, Justin Fields certainly threw in for Ohio State, man. He had a good team though. He was one of the most dynamic passers in college football at Ohio State. But he was sort of Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, and he had a good O line, and he had a running back, and big difference. We'll see. It's good. It's good conjecture. He needs a good O line in Chicago. They addressed the O line already this year somewhat. Um, he just got his ass kicked back behind that line, just like Tim Couch. Dude, Tim Couch could have been good. If Tim Couch would have went to a good team, Tim Couch would have been a good quarterback. Unfortunately, he went to the Browns and we sucked, and he got his ass beat. I mean, oh, Tim Couch just got sacked every other play, and he was running for his life every other play, just like Justin Fields. Caleb Williams is not going to fare well. You guys should be hoping that you don't trade Justin Fields and you draft Marvin Harrison and you get to breathe a sigh of relief when Caleb Williams goes and he's trash for another team. I think that the draft is going to have 3 quarterbacks picked early, and that's going to hurt trade value too. Because team picking second or third, I think there's some teams that are not as high on Williams, and so they're happy at 2 or 3. But it looks like quarterbacks come off 1, 2, 3 in the draft. Do you guys want me to open another filler and get this baby closed? We got 2 spots open, and we can do a filler in one spot, a filler in one spot, or we can do or we can do 2. What can we do? We can do 2 full spots. I can't believe nobody's on Miami. Well, they didn't win a Super Bowl because of their offensive coordinator. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm not Darnell Mooney. I don't. Darnell Mooney would be a fourth receiver for the Browns. He's not there. He's just okay. He's decent. But listen, it's not the OC. It's not the wide receivers. It's the fact that they couldn't protect the dude. I mean, he was getting hit like every other drop back. No quarterback can play under duress well at all. Just ask Lamar Jackson how that playoff game worked for him, running for his life. No quarterback alive can play well getting the crap beat out of him. Not even Lamar Jackson. And Lamar is fast and elusive. But in a playoff game, wasn't happening. I think the team in the biggest trouble is the Chargers, man. I don't know what the Chargers are going to do. Chargers. They let their best two receivers go? They signed a running back. Didn't the Chargers get a running back? Who did Chargers get for a running back? I think the Chargers got a running back. There's a free agent tracker. I thought. I thought they did a free agent tracker. The Vikings trade up to take a quarterback. Oh, the Vikings signed Sam Darnold? I gotta see who the Chargers signed. I thought the Chargers signed somebody good. Chargers re-signed Easton Stick. I don't know. 2024 free agent tracker. Who did the Chargers sign? Chris Jones. Snead. Jalen Johnson. Brian Burns. Winfield. T. Higgins. I wonder how many players in this series got signed by other teams. We know of a couple. Saquon Barkley. They almost let Lamar walk. I mean, if you remember, they didn't tender Lamar Jackson, and he was free to sign with anybody. And now Atlanta is kind of the laughing stock of the league because they gave Kirk Cousins more money than they would have had to give Lamar Jackson. And so Atlanta could have had Lamar Jackson for less than Kirk Cousins. But because they're idiots, well, you know the rest. So Lamar Jackson was set to walk. I don't know. Derrick Henry went to the Ravens. What are the big running backs this year? Derrick Henry, that's free agents. I could sort it by position. Not sortable. Saquon Barkley went to Philly. Josh Jacobs went to Green Bay. I don't know. I can't figure it out. I can't even think of this site. Over. Cleveland Farrell signed by the Redskins. Daryl Hodge. So many. many free agents. Oh, no. That will piss off old Russell Wilson because he was handed the job, and Justin Fields will beat him out for sure. Can I go by team? We got 2 to close this. 2. Let's close this baby. Chargers signed Khalil Mack, Will Disley, Gus Edwards. Lost Eckler, lost Kendricks, lost Murray. Re-signed a bunch of nobodies at the bottom. They haven't signed a running back. Wow. The Chargers are in trouble. They're gonna finish last place in the East. Denver ought to trade for Justin Fields. That's what Denver ought to do. They got the picks. They got dead cap space. They can't do it. You guys lost Eddie Jackson, signed Bayard, lost Justin Jones, signed Bates, signed DeAndre Swift. Which I didn't understand why I just think he Montgomery. Patrick Scale, sounds like Colin Jackson. Mooney went to the Falcons. Mooney's contract is not great at all. It's all front loaded or back loaded, so they'll cut him after 2 years. Who's got lots of O-line depth? Pittsburgh? Pittsburgh doesn't. Pittsburgh's got big troubles on the O-line.
She almost looks like she has a winky where her... Doesn't she?
We got 2 to close or fillers. Oh, the Bears? I was just looking at who Chicago signed.
Doesn't she wear her fur meats? She's got a cow up there.
The Browns lost a couple players. Nobody big.
Why do you shake your head? You have to agree.
Oh, the Bears free agency are right here. Here's who the Bears have signed in free agency.
You got a winky pretty girl.
Oh, just show Chicago. They signed Bayard. They signed a center, Ryan Bates. They signed a running back, a cornerback, a long snapper, a safety, and a wide receiver, and a cornerback. This is who they signed. All this left column are free agents. I guess you can't see it because of that thing there, but there you go. So that's who they signed and who they lost. They lost Justin Jones. No big deal. They lost Darnell Mooney. But Mooney's contract's front loaded. It's really a 2-year deal at $12 million. The $13 million is unguaranteed in the 3rd year, so chances are he'll never see it. Justin Jones, I don't think he was a starter. He only played 65% of the snaps. And they brought in Ryan Bates as center, but Ryan Bates is a backup. Only played 3% of the snaps from the Bills, so maybe he'll be good, but I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell. There's a lot of time left in free agency. For the Bills? I didn't think so. Oh, Justin Jones, the guy you guys lost, he played. So if you ever go to this site, it's pretty cool. Over to cap, it'll tell you their snap counts. So like Justin Jones took 65% of the snaps. Ryan Bates took 3% of the snaps. DeAndre Swift took 54% of the snaps. Jalen Johnson took 75% of the snaps. They franchised him. Cornerback. scale is 31, so you kind of get a read on how many snaps the guy's playing. So Justin Jones, he started 65% of the snaps on the. That's not bad because they rotate. It's not bad at all. But I mean, it's not. You know, they're not going to lose sleep over that. Yeah, they re-signed Johnson. So here's where they were in this column, and here's the new team. So this is, like Kevin Byard. He was with the Eagles. He's now with the Bears. So it tracks everybody. So like I hit turn Chicago off, turn Cleveland on, and it tracks everybody. These are all our free agents, and then these are the guys we brought in. And it tells you the snap percentage. Like Jerry Jeudy took 61.8% of the snaps. But on the defensive line, 55 is not a bad number because all these teams rotate guys. 50 to 60 is what you see, and then you get a guy like Myles Garrett's going to be in the 70s. Like Anthony Walker, 42% because the dude was always hurt. That's why we let him go. Harrison Bryant, he was our third tight end, 32%. Taki, who's decent, but 53%. So you got to kind of look at that, in a whole, and you'll kind of see, this is over the cap is pretty accurate because they give you you can actually click a player and it'll give you their contract. So that's why I just looked at Darnell Mooney's contract and what he's getting paid. And there's so many smoke and mirrors in contracts, like let me find Mooney. Mooney signed with, what team did he sign with? Falcons. So you click Darnell Mooney and it's going to bring his contract and everything up. So here's his contract, 2 years, signing bonus is automatic, $2 million first year. His roster bonuses are all low, his cap number's low. It's low. And they can get rid of him this year, it's not guaranteed, and then take that right off the books. So Darnell Mooney, in essence, got a 2-year, $21 million contract. He'll never see this third year. It'll either be renegotiated or he'll get cut, traded, whatever. But when you see that zero there, that usually means they're a goner. It's just all fool's gold to make the contract look better than it is. Yeah, I think there's a lot of free agency spending to go. There's a lot. After the draft, there'll be guys released and guys opened up, and there'll be a lot of changes still coming. A lot of stuff goes on after the draft because teams draft a guy and then they realize, guy's available. Maybe they like him better. The contract's cheaper, and then they release him. So. They're open. I said it. All you got to do is got to claim it. It's right there. It's right on the screen. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Nine, Justin. Yeah, I'm going to keep this grid. This is going to be the new football grid. So there'll always be fillers down here, and, we might change how we run them from time to time, but the worst signing of the year is Kirk Cousins. That's the worst signing of the year. Got you. Justin. 1, 2, 3. Yep. 3, 7, and 9. Kirk Cousins is 36 years old. He's gonna be 40 when that contract's up. But Kirk Cousins isn't a running quarterback. He's more just a drop back passer. wonder what Kirk Cousins has earned over his career. Kirk Cousins, career earnings $281,469,288. Potential earnings $411 million. Kirk Cousins did it right. That's probably about as much as. Where's B. Martin? What's Tom Brady's career earnings? Where's B. Martin at? We got 3 fillers and 1 full. It was probably the last one. They got a release tracker. Bactari. Said the Browns are interested in Hunter Renfrow. I wonder how much he would command. He didn't really do anything in Las Vegas last year. I wonder Justin, wonder how the Rams are in cap space with Aaron Donald retiring. They can do it as a post June 1st. Frees up a lot of cap space for you fellas. No. I wonder how that's going to work. I was just looking at his contract. He's got 3 years left, but there are 2 voidable years. He really only has 1 year left, but the cap hit is phenomenal. Between the 2 years is $60-some million. This is what I was looking at, Justin. His cap over here. This cap number 24 and 38. These voidable years just go away, and he gets the money. But I heard on the I don't know what I was listening to, but they said that Donald's contract was restructured, so it really helped the Rams if he retired. But you guys still have a lot of cap. The Rams have a lot of cap space, so you have $27 million in cap space. We are over the cap, but we have $38 million coming in rollover. 3 fillers. Come on, let's fill this thing and call it a night. It's the first time in a long time the Saints haven't been looking up from the bottom of the barrel on the salary cap deal. I know. That's big, and he's only 33 years old. I was kind of surprised. Not surprised because he talked about it last year so much. And why wouldn't you make a run? Because they have a team that is playoff bound. You know, I mean, I see the Rams making the playoffs and making noise with the team they have, barring any big injuries. So why do you retire this year? You know. How many snaps did he have? only injured one game, 76% of the snaps, 8 sacks. He did have, statistically speaking, the second worst year last year. But the year before is because he was hurt. Played 10 seasons. 10 seasons. 20, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 100 plus, over 100 sacks. He averaged 10 plus sacks a season. I don't know, Justin. You guys got to sign spend some money, sign some free agents. You got any draft picks? Or are you guys still hurting in draft picks? We are close. 3 fillers in 1 full. Oh, yeah? He's a defensive tackle, so you can look at inside defensive line. Jonah Williams, restricted free agent. So you guys got a lot of picks, so that's good. This is supposed to be one of the better drafts in a long time for position players. But that's all, who knows.
Anybody else?
I'm trying, Emery. I'm trying. I'm tired. I'm fading here. I'm fading. I'm tired. We're going to get this one off. I'm going to go take my medicine and go to bed. We'll be back Monday. I'll text everybody and put it on social media that we're on. And we'll see if we can't get it filled. Pittsburgh's third rounder is a decent third rounder too. Are you serious? Wow, you guys haven't had a first rounder forever. That don't happen in the NBA. You guys should get DJ Reader. He's pretty good from Cincinnati. Fletcher Cox retired. Kelly Campbell, I think, retired. Tier Tart is still out there. He's decent. Tart is not bad. There's some defensive linemen that you guys can get. The Jets got Javon Kinlaw. Crazy Man's team spent some free agent money, got some decent players. And John B. are Jets guys. Free agent quarterbacks left out there. Ryan Tannehill. I heard Tannehill was going to Pittsburgh. Now, they were talking about that on the radio today, that they thought Tannehill was going to sign as a backup. Did they sign DJ Reader? That's a good sign. That's a good signing. That dude is a run stopper. Seen him twice a year for Cincinnati. He is definitely a run stopper. There's probably some of these players have been signed that it's just not updated yet because the contracts have to go through. You have to have a physical and all that stuff before anything's final. So some signings probably start in here. Odell Beckham got cut, I seen, or is getting cut. It's a void year on his contract anyway. I don't know where he's at. I texted him. He wanted to chase Waddle. If he reply. Yeah. Isn't he suspended for 3 games? I think he's suspended the first few games. Oh yeah. Let's close this, fellas. Who's still in here? Close this, baby. Come on. There's Magnet. There he is. We've been talking about Jalen Waddle. Maybe it'll come to fruition. 3 fillers, and we are closed. This is probably the last vodka. This is probably the last one, Magnet, because I'm not feeling great. My headache is there. I still got to take the shot. I still got to take the medicine, and I'm tired. Crown Blackberry. That's probably pretty good. We've been talking football. I'm giving Chris P a hard time. I'm giving Chris P a hard time on Chicago, but we're having fun with it because he's giving me a hard time too. B. Martin. Yeah, no doubt. I don't understand. All right, guys, I'm gonna just mark these once you guys have paid or texted. Let's get the fillers done. If you haven't send. Definitely a first. There on ESPN, they said, is Aaron Donald a first ballot Hall of Famer? I'm like, really? You just really even thought about that question? I'm going to try doing this like this. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm trying. Nope. Can't do it that way. Got to do it one at a time. Well, don't forget Reggie White. Everybody forgets Reggie White. Reggie White was pretty badass his entire career. But Donald was unstoppable. All right, the top 3 are going to pick here, guys. Top 3. Yeah, top 5. Reggie White. I don't think that's really arguable beyond that. And Reggie White, Lawrence Taylor, Aaron Donald. Yeah, it's tough. Lid 2, top 3 pick. Rest will draft their randoms. Jesus, why did I put it down here? I wanted it up here. There. Take this out now. Why is Justin G all out there by himself? There you go. All right. Oh, gotta roll the dice. Sorry. Come on. 5. I did it. Begin the giveaway. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Soda on top, Chris P on the bottom. Soda, B. Martin, and Justin are picking teams. Chris P picks first. Chris, you get to pick first. How did I do that? Can I draft? No, you don't get to draft. You didn't get a filler spot. You could. Soda says Las Vegas. Oh yeah, there's still good helmets in there. Soda filler. You did get the last spot, but you get the second. You get the first pick though. You get the first random, Chris. B. Martin is up. You do get the pick of the litter on the randoms. So all the teams in blue. B. Martin says Buffalo. And Justin says the Rams. So they had big run on Aaron Donald stuff. I got a couple of text messages that, do you have any Aaron Donald helmets? I'm like, well, no. All right, this is 12. It's that's the order. Ignore that. Let me delete that. I don't know why I put that in there. Hold on. I don't need that message up there. I need it over here. Sorry, I'm not thinking. Eight. What's 12-12, Rich? There's social media. There's a big run today. Big run for helmets today for Aaron Donald. I see a couple of groups I'm in. People asking for them. I've been reading Facebook for 3 days straight. Scott Krause is a Pittsburgh fan. The guy with the Miami helmet that you want. Hey, Magnet, you never told me how that went. You're supposed to talk with them today or something? You should do 2 boxers. You guys all get your teams. We could even do 2 boxers with the fillers. And if you're getting the team you want, 2 boxers is the way to go. All right. Yeah, we could do 2 box, pick one, get one with fillers. That might be something, Justin, on Monday. If you guys want to try another one, I will try another one, but I'm running out of energy. Picking first. Chris P, I will give you the teams you're picking from. I'll highlight them in green. So Chris P is going to pick first. So Arizona. There. Some decent filler teams. Should have 9, right? 9 in green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm missing one. Right there. The Bears. Hey, there you go. All random teams. 10 boxer random teams. And we'll do 10 boxer random 2 team. I like to pick one, get one's better than random 2 team. Chris P, then Justin G, then John. If we did pick one, get one, everybody's going to get on a headliner team. And, There's you could have double ups. Chris P says the natty. I'm gonna type it over here. I'm gonna put a number next to it so I know what draft spot. Yeah, and don't forget tickets, Rich. Don't forget there's still 10 tickets out there for Brady or a Killer B helmet. Peyton Manning, don't forget. All right, Justin, then John. Justin says Baltimore. I'm doing this so I know what order they were in. And I got to copy this. I have to copy this grid. I didn't make a copy and I don't want to have to retype all the formulas. All right, John, Mr. John Budress, and then Justin G. John Budress and Justin G. But I'm going to keep the grid format. I'll probably get these so they're all the same size and stuff. See how I feel this weekend. If I want to set in here and do some work. Teams in, you guys are picking teams in green. Justin says Arizona. Wait, it's John B's pick. Oh, no. No, yeah, you picked. You picked before I typed it. Let me text John because he might be working or something. And it's been a while. Oh, you're what? Yeah. No, John might have stepped out because we filled this slowly. So I'm thinking pick one, get one with the fillers. 2 boxers Monday is how I'm going to do it. We're going to do pick one, get one fill. We're going to do pick one, get one with the fillers. So that means there'll be 12 fillers and we'll have to sell 13 spots to get there. It shouldn't be hard to fill 13 spots. I really couldn't widen it out for another one. I probably could condense all those. Teams in green. Carolina has a nice helmet. Chicago, I think Chicago has a decent helmet left too. Pretty positive. Seattle has a flex. Washington has Washington has Mr. John, paging Mr. John. If he doesn't reply, I'm going to random a team. We're just waiting another moment, and then I'll random him a team. Cards. There he is. Pick a different one, Justin. Justin G is 4. Pick number 5 is going to be Rich, and then B. Martin twice. Last one is 4. So we have 5, 6, and 7 coming. Carolina. B. Martin twice. And then Rich, and then Chris P. One more for B. Martin, and then Rich, and then Chris P will get what's left. Tennessee. All right. Hey CJD, how you been, brother? How you been doing? It's been a minute. I'll get you a lunch here in a second. Rich in. Have I been typing them in the wrong spot? Damn it, I did. Gotta fix this. The Bears. And 9 will go to New England and Mr. Chris. There you go. All right. Any trades? Any trades? How you been, CJD? What you been up to, man? What's going on with your team? Free agency. That's the talk of the day. Hey, Amory, I'm going to get a box if you want to come on in. What did we break last time? I forgot. I took it out. 78. Did I take 78 out? No, I did. I did. It's still flashing.
What's flashing?
Took out 78 last time. That was the box. It's still flashing. Feel like Pitt. I can tell you it's not Kenny Pickett. There's a nice chrome Pittsburgh Steelers helmet in here. Lid 2. The Steelers have 2 nice hits left.
Be careful. She's got to be ALL.
1, 2, 3, 4. Be Pittsburgh native, Aaron Donald. We're going to do box 41. Code XBHINH. Let's find 41 in here. Move that over there. And that over there. I'm in the wrong grid. Alright. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. I'm doing that while you're breaking. In case these guys decide they want to try one more.
Oh, good luck, everybody.
Oh well, someone just got themselves $700 because I upped the limit. That would be Mr. Craze Man.
Congrats, Craze.
700. We're not spinning the wheel. I just upped him. I said, hell with it. Just why? I'm just not worried about it. ATL $700 credit box.
Don't you need this?
Yeah, but me and Craze will be tax. So nice hit, Craze Man.
Congrats, Craze.
That's almost not far off from a personal. So that was box 41. Was Alana.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah, I made all boxes 700. So I'm gonna not 600, but 700. There. They're all 700. I just said, what the hell? If you guys want to try another one, I'll try another one. I started to get a grid ready, but I probably won't wait a whole. Listen, you know, I need to take my medicine and go to bed, but we'll definitely try another one. All right. Fillers are open. I'll try a third one. What the heck, dude? What the heck? I'll try it. We got nothing to lose trying it. If it fills quick, great. If it don't fill quick, then we'll call it a night, you know? So don't pay until we get close, and we'll see. I mean, I'll give it like 10 minutes. Probably not even that. It looks like we're going to be dead, so... Alright, yeah, let's just cancel it, so... I'm going to cancel. So listen, Monday...
Wait, Justin G said about one of them.
Now, nobody was grabbing any spots, Amory. Only one team got taken. So, I'm just going to cancel. Let me text Craze that he's got 700. So this is what I'm going to try Monday. So we're going to 2-box, pick one, get ones. Okay? And then we're going to leave... So that's how we're going to drop Monday. Okay? Yeah, Aunt Marie. She's got stuff going on the weekend. I was going to take her car. I'm gonna send him a text tomorrow, Michael. How far away do you live from there? Tell me how far away you are. If you're a long ways, obviously, but I'm gonna say, dude, why don't you just mail it? I mean, it's been how long? So this is how I'm gonna try doing tomorrow. So that means we're gonna do, right off the rip, we'll do 12 fillers, and and we'll start filling it Monday, not tomorrow. Monday. Yeah, I'm going to take the weekend and I'm going to try to get more of this insulin rolling, and hopefully I feel better. And like I said, we'll see how it goes. But we'll be back on Monday, and but we'll do 2-box pick one get ones, and 10 o'clock. I don't have any eBays, and then if anything happens over the weekend, I'll try to send a text. I didn't mean to send that group text. I thought I sent it as individuals because I had built a group, and I deleted that, so I won't do it again. Because I don't like sending group texts. I thought I sent individual text into a text group, which is different, where each person gets their own text. But I wasn't exactly feeling great, so. And if anybody needs everything over the weekend, I'll see when Craig can come out and get some stuff boxed. And And I'm sure I'll text with you guys over the weekend. So have a good day. Have a good night. Chris Peterson, let's talk more. Let's talk more stuff. I'm having a good time with Chris. Me and Chris having some great debates. I like both sides of the story on the Bears debate. So, but say good night, Anne Marie.
Good night, everybody. You
Yeah.
have a good, safe weekend, okay?
You gotta go give me that shot.
Thank you for the prayers and the well wishes, and we'll get through it. We'll figure it all out.
Yeah.
And thanks for everyone that's been offering advice that knows what it's like.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Good night, everybody.
all right. Good night, everybody. And thanks for hanging